Hey everyone, today we're going to be talking about the conservation of the rusty-patched bumblebee. These bees are endangered in the Midwest all the way to the eastern US, but they don't really inhabit the West Coast, so it's really just here in the Midwest as well as the East Coast. These bees are a social species, and the colonies are initiated by a queen in the early spring, and then they work all the way through the summer. And these bees are also pollinators, so they pollinate wildflowers as well as fruits like cranberries and apples here in the area. These bumblebees were first listed as an endangered species back in 2017. There was a sudden decrease in the population. We don't know the exact reason of the decrease, but it was likely due to an introduced pathogen and pesticides like insecticides and fungicides that caused their population to strongly decrease. One other threat that this species faces besides the pesticides is habitat loss and degradation. Non-native bee species threaten to decrease the population numbers of the rusty-patched bumblebee, and climate change and small population biology also really threaten this species. One final threat that they face is kind of similar to other animals, but other pests and disease, as well as invasive plants and insects, can really threaten to decrease the number of the rusty-patched bumblebees. These invasive pests and plants can really threaten them because in order for these guys to survive, they need food from flowers throughout the spring and into the fall, and they need a protected nesting habitat that is close enough to the food and resources for foraging for the next year's queen. So having other plants and species coming in can really threaten that. It's really important for us to protect this species because they're crucial pollinators in our local ecosystem. Thanks for sticking around and for watching and for learning more about the rusty-patched bumblebee.